Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Take Two Fishing. My name's William, and of course, I'm still your host. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff laid out here on the workbench in the bait shop, and I'm actually out here to do an order today. And as promised, I told you guys that I would be shooting a dual colored bait or a laminate bait, and I'm gonna be doing that today. And I'm gonna be using a 4-inch crawl bait. Now, as you can see, this is the top plate of that mold. And we have the bottom plate of that mold. And I showed you guys the dual injector last time. I kind of want to show it to you this time, kind of give you a better idea. So the top portion of this mold is actually going to be colored in a bait plastics brown. So if we got the injectors got brown on this side and sweet potato on this side, then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot it to where the top is lined up just like this. This will create a brown top to the actual bait itself. And then of course that leaves sweet potato brown on the bottom side. So before we get that started and I switch out cameras, kind of want to give you guys a little bit more information. So this is actually a 152 soft plastics that came from Bait Plastics, and we've talked in the past, you can pick up colorants, you can pick up worm oil. Here's a couple bottles of bait scents. This one here is actually a garlic and a crawfish. They've got highlighters, they've got glitters, they've got stabilization oils to keep you from burning your colorants. They've got single injectors and they've got dual injectors. So that covers quite a bit. And I also want to give a shout out to me. If you guys have not checked out Take Two Fishing or Take2baits.com, please do so. This is a 4-inch crawl that was made out of a motor oil color. You can find this or so many different baits over on Take Two Fishing or Take2baits.com. Please check out that website. If you guys do not follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, check me out over there as well. Take Two Fishing on Instagram, Take Two Fishing on Facebook. Be more than happy to hook you guys up with some worms, some crawls, some grubs. There are so many different things that I'll offer through Take Two Fishing. So let me get my camera changed out so I can get you guys a little bit better of a view. I'm going to be working with a couple different colors here today. Hang in there, we'll get you over here. All right guys, so here's what we got going on right now. I've got the 4-inch crawl, that's right here. I've got a 7-inch kicker. We'll be shooting 15 of those. I'm gonna be shooting about 30 of these crawls. And as you can see, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step on exactly what I do. So this is a brown plastisol pigment, PP 400, 8 ounces from Bait Plastics. And this is a plastisol pigment sweet potato, PP 400. This is 8 ounces, again from Bait Plastics. I'm going to be using a holographic string glitter in the brown. I'll use a 1/4 teaspoon, and I'll be using a 0.40 black with the sweet potato. And this would just be a shake to get it there. I've got so much going on. You guys caught it last time in the last video about the degassing chamber. So I've got plastisol that's degassing. I've got plastisol that's actually heating up. So I've actually got multiple things going on at one time. There's a lot more work when it comes to shooting dual plastics. But long story short, I've got plastics that's heating and everything. So as soon as I can get to where I start mixing colors, I'll be back to you. So I've gotten these kind of closer to ideal temperature, and we'll start with the brown here. Now this particular color, this particular bait doesn't call for any transparency, so we'll just kind of go with it until we get it where we want it to be. And I'll kind of give you guys an idea. I've got a white backboard here, so I can actually take my my knife out, kind of dribble it here on the board. And it gives me an idea as far as the color, and I can automatically tell you that that's nowhere near dark enough. So we'll just keep stirring that up. And we're not whipping it too bad, so I'm not going to worry about any bubbles. Yeah, it's starting to come around. I got a dog here in the backyard. She wanted to come out and play today. It's a nicer day. So you can see on the knife, it's really starting to look good. And we'll put it here on the board, kind of get an idea. I like that. So if I take it back to the board, there's the brown. I like it. Then we go over here to the sweet potato, and again, no transparency on this one either, so we'll kind of stir this one up. And I have noticed that with the sweet potato, it doesn't like to heat up as nicely, so every time you have to heat it, you really need to stir it. And I just use a regular kitchen knife. You see, I kind of like that, just a tad bit more. Might have been a little bit too much, but we'll find out. Kind of like that though. Throw some out here on the board. No, I like it. It looks good. All right, so then I was talking about colorants. Now on the black, I don't use a bunch. I just use a shake on the black. And the reason why is because the black actually likes to change. It actually likes to change the color just a little bit. So I just use just enough to get, you know, some attention. That's it. That's all I want. Almost peppered. So you see, it's perfect for me. I like that. Now on the brown, we'll actually use a 1/4 spoon of holographic string. And a 1/4 spoon of this holographic string goes a long way. We'll kind of get that in there. And here's the point where I use separate knives. In the beginning, I don't. So we've actually, I just threw some bubbles in there. If y'all seen that, we'll get those out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you look again, 1/4 spoon goes a long way. That's going to make for a nice looking crawl. So we've got the brown, we've got the sweet potato, we've got our molds set up. Back to the microwave to even the temperatures out. We'll be right back. All right, so I've got these right around the 350 mark, so we kind of have to work a little quick just so it doesn't cool off too much. So got my dual injector, 8 ounces on this side, 8 ounces on this side. Got my sweet potato on the right and my brown on my left. My brown's gonna be my top on my crawl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in here. Suck up. I'll tilt it down. Burp it. There, I got a perfect run of both colors. Put my blending block in there. Well, shoot. There we go. Got my blending block on. Tighten my blending block up. Walk over here to my crawl. I'm gonna shoot my crawl first. I'm gonna hold it there for a sec. I'm gonna come over here to my kicker. That's a lot of work. Over here to the other kicker. And I think I should be able to get one more kicker out of this. Boy, it strains in muscles. So we'll just top off my sprues here. Yeah, it's a little more messier, but it's well worth it. We'll pull our blending block off. We'll shoot our colors back in our cups. This is the process I go through every time. Pop it back in the microwave. I got some on the handle here. Dogs are stupid. Pop this back in the microwave. And we'll give this a chance to set for a second, and then we'll open it up. All right, so got those shot. Got my Pyrex containers back in the microwave, and what we'll do from here is we'll just kind of roll off the sweet potato. We'll keep it, and again, we'll do the same with the brown. It's a little more messier, but you know what? At the end of the day, dual injected baits look really nice. So we'll hope for the best here in just a second. That nozzle's clean. That nozzle's clean. And now, I'll give you a better idea of what this blending block looks like. So there you go. Got your brown on one side, your sweet potato coming down on the opposite. And I always pinch off the end. Kind of keep my colors there. Just be mindful, be safe when you're doing this. 350 degree hot plastic is not going to feel too good. I normally just rake this mess on the floor. Now we can get to my molds, and we'll start with the crawl right off the bat, since that was what I was coming out here to do in the first place. Tight. So it's a good chance that these can always get messed up, so we'll just hope for the best here on YouTube. So far, so good. As you can see, the top part definitely brown. See some holographic string glitter right in that area, which is good. See some in the claws, looks really good. So now we'll take it out, flip it over. There you go. Nice looking bait. Let's just pluck one off here. Hang the rest of these up here to dry just a little bit. Kind of cure out, I guess is what they call it. So if we look at this one, that is sweet potato brown. That's the brown on top, sweet potato on the bottom. Pretty good line right here for laminate. I like it. And just to kind of show you what's going on. So hopefully there's not too many questions here. I'm gonna kind of put this back together real quick. We're about finished up here. I'll show you this kicker. I'm glad that you guys tuned into this YouTube video. I definitely wanted to show this, but just be mindful that your results can always vary. Don't give up at it. Be patient. I didn't learn this stuff overnight for sure. This is a 7-inch kicker. And you see sweet potatoes up on this one. Doesn't really matter on the direction. 7-inch kicker. Pull this out. See what it looks like. There you go. Really predominant line, man. I love this 7-inch kicker. So we'll go ahead and pull the rest of these out while I'm finishing up here. But listen, I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. No doubt. Appreciate your support on YouTube. If there's something particular that you would actually like to see, just let me know. I think I'm going to be doing some motor oil chartreuse tail baits the next go around. If not, it'll be something in that family. And I'm looking forward to that as well. So there you see 15 7-inch kicker worms. And man, this is really a hot worm for me. It's really popular. We'll just take these and hang these up to kind of cure out on the hook here. But as I was saying, next video round we'll probably be doing what they call a motor oil. And this is a 3-inch Ned that I do. This is a midnight black with a pink tail. It's got some blue glitter in it as well. This has been a smallmouth killer. I have actually sold several bags of these. Unfortunately, I was smart enough to kind of actually make a few extra bags so that when the time came, I'd have a couple there on the board. But man, listen, I appreciate it. I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea on laminates. And like I said, next video, we'll be doing the motor oil chartreuse tail. I appreciate you guys tuning in for this video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on. Help me grow this channel. Looking forward to getting out on the water and doing some fishing. I appreciate it, guys. Can't do it without you.